Carl here from Brrraaains A Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short. And it's album review time, as releasing via Greyscale Records and Pure Noise Records on February 16th. Bloom will release their highly anticipated new album, Maybe in Another Life, told as a story in 10 parts. Bloom's forthcoming album is a concept release about possibility, an album that examines longing, self-indulgence, fantasy, manipulation and despair through the eyes of a character that is constantly challenged by their reality. Now, we've been keeping an eye on Bloom in the build-up to this release, finding a fresher sounding band who are exploring deeper and darker mindscapes, leaning into a much heavier sound, but having big anthemic qualities and plenty of harmonious moments too. It is a strong release overall for this band, and it doesn't take too long for that thought process to take shape in their head. An entry is an emotive introduction with light melody and soft vocals, but it flows into a track that showcases Bloom's newfound intensity. It is the title track, and it is proof that this new direction for the band is going to work, and work extremely well. A depthful listen that is far too easy to go wild to, and the chorus is so damn catchy, but it also has a meaty ass breakdown. Still, considering this is already released, one of the best tracks on the album. Although the following Siren Song and Bound to Whispers are not slumming it by any means. Both tracks go hard, Bloom raging as though they have fire running through their veins. It's a pair of aggressive but relatable hardcore heavyweights, both with impressive moments of melody that change the tone here and there, and in some cases give the sound a poppier feel. Now at this point, I think it needs to be restated that Maybe in Another Life is oozing in emotive and thought-provoking power throughout. It is easy to overlook this when you've had the band going as hard as they have been. So here's Carve Yourself Into My Lungs to remind you, where the voices are what matters here, and the delivery of styles is done so damn well. Don't be surprised if this one gets you right in the soul. Likewise, don't be surprised if You and I also does this, but also compels you to stop bottling up the emotions and just let them pour out in an epically melodious way, before one of Bloom's most elaborate efforts comes along in the form of Fragments of a Dream. Really try and listen to this track and you'll find yourself well and truly taken in by it. It's got one of the album's strongest choruses overall, and if you think your lungs can handle it, it begs to be sung along to. Now, it is smart for Bloom to change the pace at this point, and in a fun switch up they completely let loose with a no-nonsense blast of manic heaviness with Laughingstock. It is a straight to the point track that is all about heaviness and only lasts 71 seconds. Still, it is bloody good, and that energy continues into the thrill ride that is an exit and the massive finale of Through the Threshold, Beyond the Bend. Bloom keeping the fire burning so damn hot right up to the very last second, and that dedication is very much appreciated. This is a banger album, but I reckon you already know that, particularly if you've been listening to the singles in the run up to this. Not too long to wait for this one. It's out on February 16th, 2024 via Greyscale Records and Pure Noise Records. You gotta check it out. I'm a big fan. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website where reviews, news and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, at gbhbl. Just search for gbhbl and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.